Fellow American citizens, this video is being made on November 24th, 2014. It is a video of evidence, and it's also a video of me showing you how much money I have on me, and the fact that I have my food stamp card, my license, my Medicare card, my Social Security card, and I do have my bus pass on me as well. Why wouldn't I? Alright, now check this out. What I'm going to do right now is show you a video, a YouTube title that you can type in at YouTube by going to YouTube and typing this in right here. Okay, and it's in the Avatar DARPA YouTube channel, but you can also go to YouTube and type in, hold on one second. Now, also go to YouTube and go to Google and type in this YouTube channel right here, Exposing Police 1, and then go to the YouTube channel to see all of my videos. Some of them haven't even been titled yet. Now, pay close attention to this one right here. Its title, and watch it and listen to it. Now, let me get into the meat and potatoes pertaining to the primary purpose of this video. What I'm going to do right now is prove to you today's date by, I have already minimized, now I'm maximizing the calendar icon. It's showing you that it's the 24th. Okay, I got to go to court in exactly 1 week from today. Okay, and you'll understand what that's about in a second. Right now, the goal is to prove to you the date and time. November 2014, the 24th at 12:19 p.m. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm an organized stalking, gang stalking, targeted individual. Now, the reason why I'm taking this video picture of my money, so you can see that it's here, is in order to prove that it is in my physical presence and how much there is. Now, this right here, let me get my flashlight on it. This right here is 420s. Okay? 420s and a 10. That's $100. Now you'll be able to see the rest of this stuff in a better lighting here in a second. Now this right here, you can clearly see, hold on. You can clearly see that that's a $100 bill. Okay? This is another one. Okay? These are all $100 bills right here. You can tell by Benjamin Franklin being on them. First, let me show you a distance view of all of them. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm making this video on November 1st. Sorry, my YouTube video came up. I didn't expect it to, but it came up. Alright, so if you suddenly hear me talking, it's the phone. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm literally proving to you how much money I have on me at this particular time. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I got a court date on December 1st. Shit. I got a court date on December 1st, 2014. As a result, they might try and keep me, put me in jail because I'm going to request for a trial. If I request for a trial, see, these little filthy rat-ass criminals that are in the system, they know what this is all about. They'll deny that they know what it's about. They'll act like they don't know who I am. Absolutely. And what they'll do is, for one, I'm going to act as attorney pro se, pertaining to, well, let me show you what this is all about, and then I'll get back to the money in a second. So just stay with me, okay? Now, this right here is an Instagram of the actual ticket. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, see this? Arraignment. Okay. A date for your arraignment has been set for December 1st, 2014, filed on the 21st of October. This is an Instagram pertaining to a legal lodging ticket. Okay. Now that was in reference to the original court date was October 22nd. Do you notice how they went the day before and changed it to December 1st? This is the actual ticket. Okay, this has got to be 15 seconds. University of California Police Department. This is the ticket number 78487. This was the ticket in order to get UCSD, SDPD whistleblower to move it from this area, August 27th. Okay, now, I got to go to court in 1 week, a week from today, December 1st. When I go to court, you see I'm a UCSD, SDPD whistleblower and more. So when I go to court, they can say, look, if you're not willing to plea bargain with us, you're going to go to jail until your trial that you're requesting. Now, they staged another ticket for illegal lodging right before I moved from the area that this ticket is pertaining to. They waited till November to do it. Now, let me just take a video picture of the money, and then I'll talk to you about that in a second, okay? Because I gotta prove that this money is in my physical possession. Okay, now you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bills, okay, just in this one column, okay, that you're seeing right now. And you can see that they're all Benjamin Franklin's. In fact, let me just, 1, Benjamin Franklin, 2, Benjamin Franklin, 3, Benjamin Franklin, 4, Benjamin Franklin, 5, Benjamin Franklin, and 6, Benjamin Franklin. Okay, and you can see they're all sitting right here. So that's $600 right there. Okay, that you can see. Okay, now here are another 5. Okay, Benjamin Franklin, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these are clearly, you can clearly see that these are 11 $100 bills, which makes it 1,100. Okay, and then 4 20s and a 10 over here. Okay, right there. 4 Jacksons and a Hamilton. Now this right here is a video picture of my food stamp card. I only get $15, $16 a month. That's it right there. See it? Okay. Now I put those little white things on them so you can't see personal identification like birthdays and whatever. This is my license. Did the same thing with that. It's clear to see it's got my name on it, Leslie Williams. That's my Medicare card. You can clearly see it's got my name on it. Okay, right there. And there's my Social Security card. Okay, it's got my name on it, Leslie Karen Williams. Now the reason why I'm showing you a video picture of all this is because I got to be able to prove that this money is in my possession on today's date. Now you can clearly see these are $100 bills. In fact, let me just show it to you. I'll pick each one up. There's one. Okay, and so what I'll do, in order to prove that these are $100 bills each, is that here's the first one. Okay, let me get the best lighting. You'll understand why I'm doing all this in a second, okay? Just trust me. Okay, now, you can clearly see that this is a $100 bill. Let me get this lighted just a little bit better. Okay, now, you can clearly see this is a $100 bill. It's got Benjamin Franklin, it says 100 there, okay? And you're seeing the shadow right now of the actual, you're seeing the shadow of the friggin' flashlight. So that's a $100 bill. You can see by the Benjamin Franklin, right? Okay? So, you're seeing that sitting on the floor. What I'm going to do is bring up another one. Another Benjamin Franklin. Now you see 2. Okay? Here's another one. 3. Okay? Here's another one. 4. Here's another one. 5. Okay, here's another one. 6. Here's another one. 7. Okay, here's another one. 8. Here's another one. 9. Here's another one. 10. That's 1,000. And here's the last one. 1,100. Okay, now these are all sitting here just in the way that I showed you. All of them, Benjamin Franklin on each and every one. That makes $1,100. Now, setting that there, going over here to get the $100 that's in 4 20s and 1 10, you can see that that is 1 Andrew Jackson. Okay, setting it there. Going back here to pick up the next one. Okay, 2 Andrew Jacksons. Going back here, 3. Going back here, 4, and then a hang on. And then this is actually $110 because there was actually 2 10s together and I didn't realize it. So that's 4 20s and 2 10s. Okay, so that makes that $100 right there. Okay, 10, 20, okay, 30, 60, 80, and then 2 10s, 2 Hamiltons. Okay, now this makes the cash all together 1,200. Now I do have about, I think I'd say maybe about $20 in my wallet right now, along with a American Express gift card that's got $20 on it. Okay, now I'm setting this right here. Now I'm going to bring the bridge card over. You'll understand why I'm doing this in a minute. This is my current California, okay, bridge card. You can clearly see it's right there. Okay. Let me show you the name on it. Okay, Leslie Williams. That's my bridge card, which means it's my food stamp card. I get $16 a month. Okay, there's my name, Leslie Williams. Okay, now I'm going to set the flashlight down for a second so I can remove this and bring the license over here. Okay, hold on. Gotta make sure that all the important stuff, like the birth date and stuff like that, is not on there. Okay, now you can see that this is my license. Hold on. Okay, so this is my license. You can clearly see it's got my name on it, Leslie Karen Williams. There's my picture, and it is a bad picture. It was raining that day. So you can see that this is in my physical possession, my California license. Moving that aside, going to the Medicare card. Okay, just bear with me for a second. Okay, now this is showing my Medicare card, which can also be used as a identification to prove that I'm disabled in order to get the disabled fare amount on MTS or any other public transportation. Okay, in case something happens to my bus card, I can prove that I'm disabled, which means I pay a cheaper rate. That's in my possession. Moving this aside, okay, going to my Social Security card, bringing it over here, making sure that the personal information on it is covered. You can see my name right there, Leslie Karen Williams. There's a Social Security card. Now the reason why I'm taking this video picture now, let me expose to you another thing right here that I got out. This right here is in reference to a report number, a case number pertaining to me being assaulted at a separate hiking area on July 9, 2014. What was put in this police report, I haven't got it yet, pertaining to me. Now, that assault was predicted 2 days before it occurred in a video file, and the assault took place at the very spot that I made the video prediction at. I called the police as a result. I have no idea what they put in the report pertaining to this assault. I'm an SDPD, UCSD whistleblower, and I am also a whistleblower concerning other matters. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I got to go to court on December 1st, 2014. Now, let's go back to Instagram for a second. And I'm going to explain to you why I did this, okay? Being a UCSD, SDPD whistleblower, okay, I was given the ticket by UCSD, okay? A illegal lodging ticket, which means a ticket for camping, 3 miles off their campus. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get a drink of water because I gotta scratch my throat. Hold on. Okay, now, sorry about that. Now, I was all over the internet exposing the gang stalking of me. Hang on, I gotta catch my breath. I got one of those scratches in my throat. Okay, now this is the original ticket pertaining to the. Okay, this is gonna be 15 seconds. University of California. All right, hold on a second. Now, this is the original ticket in reference to that they gave me on August 27, 2014. Pay close attention to my statements, okay? Then when I went back to court, then when I went to the Hall of Justice to, this video is, excuse me. When I went to the Hall of Justice for the court date in reference to the ticket, which is actually, which is actually right here, okay? The ticket says that I had to appear at court on the 22nd of October. Okay, there's the ticket right there. Okay, there's the ticket date. It clearly shows University of California Police Department. Okay, that's the ticket number. And a section of this got torn off when I went to go take it on my wallet one day, so that's the bottom section. Now this shows that I was due in court on October 22nd, 2014. when I went to the Hall of Justice in order to appear in court, okay, this is what I got. Another separate piece of paper stating that they switched the court date from October 22nd to the on the 21st, they filed this paper. And this paper shows that the new court date is December 1st. Show you a video picture of the complaint filed against me, complaint misdemeanor for illegal lodging. This is supposedly the complaint code, but they're also requesting DNA. Okay, now the court date is December 1st. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Leslie Williams. I was all over the internet exposing how I was being gang stalked all over UCSD campus, all over their campus. Now, let me show you something, okay? And I got to make this brief because I got a lot of stuff I got to do today. Now, let me show you something. Do you see this right here? This is a snap screenshot I made of a tweet on my phone. Look at what it says. TTT is predicting arrests, tickets, assaults, robberies, property thefts, rapes at all new and current hiking areas for next year, 11/9/14 TTT. Now you can clearly see this tweet was made on the 9th, okay, by showing you that right there. This is a snap screenshot, okay, of a tweet that was posted on Twitter on November 9th. 22 hours later, they came to the hiking area and arrested me. SDPD along with UCSD, 3 miles off campus. Now the only reason why I was still there, but I want you to understand something. Since the date of the ticket and the date of November 10th, the morning they came to arrest me, I was already moving property. I had made at least 5 to 6 to 7 YouTube videos of me showing full, big, gigantic duffel bags packed with property. And in the videos, I'm literally stating, I'm taking this property to another area today. Let's see if anything happens on my way to it and or at it. Either by people that are already there or people that arrive after I arrive. Okay? Those videos were uploaded right after they were made. Now that proves that I was moving. Okay, I also sent a lot of tweet predictions about what could happen to me, because what I do is I code word my tweeting, my areas that I go to drop property off at. Okay, like the area I'm at right now is called RR Colony 5. I'm not sure if I got any snap screenshots of any of those tweets, but you can go to Twitter and type in @ the @ sign, Higgins, HIGGINS, GGGG. And then go into my profile and look at all my tweets. You will, especially before November 10th, the morning of November 10th, you'll literally see, I only got a chance to make one tweet that morning before they came, and that was good morning, I'm awake, or something like that. But you'll see that I was posting tweets that preparing to move property today to go to RR Colony 5, let's see if anything happens. You'll see at least 6 of them if you look. Look between the months of between August and November. Now, I was not only moving property there, okay, on a massive scale, but I was also, they were also coming down at that hiking area as I was sleeping and flattening my tires after the ticket was given to me. Now, they knew that I was using the bike to carry the property. They did that on 3 dates, which interrupted 6 days of moving, because of what I had to go through to go to stores to get what I needed to change my tire. I lost my wrench for my back tire and had to go through a massive amount of property to find that. By the time I found it, it was too late in the day to move anything. Okay. And then, since that the date of the ticket, August 27, 2014, I've been reviewed by Social Services. I'm being reviewed by Social Security, and Fed Student Loan claimed that they did not get my October 6th payment that was mailed to them, and I had to spend 7 days at least going to different places in order to do everything they told me to do in order to prove that they got it. And as soon as I did the last thing, they notified me and told me that they got it. So I had to do, you understand, when you're being reviewed through Social Security, Social Services, and through this Fed Student Loan fiasco, this meant that I had to go to multiple different places on multiple different dates, all of these places being 30, 40 miles away from where I was living, okay, to get documentation that was needed for these reviews. And I'm still being reviewed right now through Social Security. Okay, they haven't sent me anything else after I sent them the filled out form that they sent me, and I also hand delivered a copy of it to Social Security. So they haven't sent me nothing in reference to that review since then, because I was just at my P.O. box on Friday, and today's Monday. Now, let's take a look at all this. That prediction tweet, it was literally made on the 9th, and then I was literally arrested, okay, the very next morning, 22 hours later, by the very people that I was already all over the internet exposing through blogs, YouTube videos, tweets, everything. Now, to get an idea of what's happening to me, as a result of me being a gang stalking victim, what the persons or group who is managing the gang stalking, what they're doing is propping people up along all my routes every day to repeat gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk crazy, gang stalk weird. I'm going to prove it right now. Listen to this. Okay, now that was actually not the Instagram I wanted to click on. But what you just heard was me being on a bus route Landers in Yucca Valley, California on December 11th, 2012. I went out there for 1 week. I left the hiking area where the ticket occurred at on December 5th, went to Yucca Valley, and then came back, arriving back on December 13th. It's the only time that I've been out of San Diego County since I've been back to California since August 8, 2011. Now, every single place I went, on all tape recorders and video files from one of my track phones, shows individuals being around all my getting around me along all my routes in Yucca Valley, repeating gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalking. You just heard one of them. Now that event took place, it was caught on a video on my phone on December 11, 2012. This event you're getting ready to hear right now was caught on almost one full complete year later on a sidewalk in La Jolla, right up the street from UCSD. And one of the individuals that played a role in it was one of the individuals of a group of men that they propped up to hike out 100 feet away from me at the area where the ticket was given. Listen to this. Listen to how they both say gang stalk together. Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang and stalking. I'm going to F you up. Okay, now, this event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, 2013, right up the street from UCSD. Now, go to YouTube right now. I'm going to bring it up. Okay, don't forget this YouTube title as well, because this is a great video right here. Watch it. Type that in at YouTube and watch it. And what I'm going to do is go back to my playlist, and I'm going to literally prove to you that I was already telling UCSD police on November 20th, 2014, that individuals are getting along all my routes on their campus and repeating gang stalking. Oh my god, I'm getting ready to prove it to you right now. As soon as I can get to my, I'm in my playlist right now pertaining to this YouTube channel. Now, you can go to YouTube, and, well, let me just bring the video up, and then I'll tell you about this YouTube channel. Okay, now this is actually a video right here of it occurring in November. It wasn't uploaded until March of 2013, but this is an actual video of it occurring around me on SDSU campus. The video was made, there's 4 of them, on SDSU campus in November of 2012. Okay, that's right. It wasn't uploaded until March because of time constraints that were going on during those calendar months. Now, what I'm going to do right now is play you something. Okay, I want you to listen closely to this. And I want you to listen to what I have to... Well, actually, I'm not going to play it because right now my YouTube is stuttering because I went past my data usage limit. Okay. Look at this YouTube video. It's titled 11/27/2013. Well, it's actually titled 11/27/13. Learning Disabled Woman tells UCSD police how she's gang stalked. Now, excuse me. It's in this YouTube channel right here. Type that in at YouTube or go into this YouTube channel and find it. Okay, now listen to this. See how it says November 27th? Okay, now this video is literally proving that this video was made on the 27th because...
November 27th, Wednesday, 11:52 a.m.
Okay, now, when I made the video, I showed a video picture of my cell phone, and on this track phone, you can use a feature called the voice command, Okay, now the voice command enables the phone to state the date electronically. After I proved that in the video, I then turned around and took a video picture of the phone showing the date. Okay, so this proves this video was made on the 27th. Now, what's in the video is an actual audio file transferred to the video, to the, the video that I was making, shows a tape recorder, okay, of a conversation that I had with UCSD police on the 20th, 7 days before. Okay, on their campus. Now, in the video, it shows me showing the tape recorder, like this one right here. See it? As I'm making the video, I showed the date and time of the audio file of the conversation between me and UCSD police, proving that the conversation took place on the 20th, 7 days before the video was made. Now, the audio file shows me telling UCSD police that people are getting around me every time I go on their campus and saying gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk weird, gang stalk crazy. I told them I even predicted in digital audio files and video files before I get to campus that it'll be said and that it'll be caught on my tape recorder once I get there. You're literally hearing me telling him this. Then the very next day, guess what's caught? Okay? This Thanksgiving event. Okay? Which occurred on a sidewalk on Gilman Road the very next day, Thanksgiving Day. Now, Instagram only allows you to make a 15-second long video, so that's why you don't hear them also saying, oh my god. Now go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD. Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalking at UCSD Price Center. Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD Price Center. Now, let me go back to this YouTube, because what I want to do, and then I got to get going because I got shit to do. What I'm going to do is I'm literally going to prove to you right now that you can go to this, hang on, you can go to this YouTube channel right here, Higgins Williams, and look at the playlists that are within it. You'll be able to see the playlist on the side in the column, kind of like you see now, okay? Look at everything that is in that YouTube channel. The playlist, the favorites, the watch later, the history, the uploads. There's not really no uploads on this particular YouTube account. The point being, though, is this. I don't think there is. I don't know. I got so many YouTube channels. The point being is I want you to listen to this. Now, going back to YouTube again, I accidentally minimized it, hold on. Going back to YouTube again, now going into these playlists, you'll be able to see a bunch of different playlists titled Gang Stalking, here's a lawyer exposing gang stalking, okay? You're going to be able to see a bunch of different playlists, and each playlist holds a slew of videos of evidence, indisputable evidence of me being gang stalked and harassed in the same exact identical way everywhere I go. Now, when they arrested me on November 10th, in fact, let me just show you one more thing, and then I'm going to make my closing statements. Let me just show you this. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking for it right now. Hold on. It's almost here. Here it is. All right. Go to this YouTube video right here. You see how it says, Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Library Security Admitting Staged, and then the rest of it says, Complaint Could Cause Her to Be Banned, UCSD. It's an Exposing San Diego's YouTube account. Okay? This is a video of me literally catching a library security guard, UCSD, admitting to my face that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. Caught on a tape recorder. Now, what does that tell you? Okay, now what I want you to think about, that 11/27/13 YouTube video. Alright, look at this. I want you to see that 11/27/13 video that was made on 11/27, the one that I showed you. Think about this. I had already told the UCSD campus police that they were getting along all my routes and repeating gang stalk, oh my god, everywhere I go on their campus. Now, then I catch it the very next day on Thanksgiving Day, two men saying it to my face, and it being recorded on a hidden tape recorder. Now think about this. One of the men was directly connected to a group of assholes that they had propped up to hike at that area, who were yelling gang stalking, oh my god, every day and night. Every day and night that they lived there for over a year and a half. I was making videos about it throughout the entire year 2013. Just go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Hiking Area Gang Stalking, and you'll find them. And there's multiple different YouTube channels, so make sure you look at all the videos in each one. Okay, you'll literally see me saying that I was experiencing this at my hiking area as well before the Thanksgiving event occurred and before I told UCSD police that it was happening on their campus as well. So let's take a look at this. On November 20th, I tell UCSD campus police that these techniques are being set around me in order to make me feel mentally harassed, and you obviously feel stalked because you got to know where you're at and who you are to do it. Then the very next day, I catch it happening on a sidewalk, Gilman Road, which runs right into UCSD, okay? I catch two men saying gang stalking, and gang stalking, I'm gonna fuck you up, and one of the men is the men that was directly connected to the group of assholes that they propped up at my hiking area. So here I am saying that it's happening on campus on the 20th, okay? I upload the audio to that on the 27th. I catch it the next day on the 28th, Thanksgiving Day, on a sidewalk, the same sidewalk that runs right into UCSD campus, of two men saying it towards me, directly towards me, and one of the men being directly connected to the hiking area that UCSD police came to give me the ticket to move, which now they're going to trap me in court. Now, ladies and gentlemen, fellow American citizens, fellow San Diegoans, I had to have reason to tell UCSD police that it was going on their campus to begin with, okay? Now, you can go to YouTube, in fact, check it out, so I can condense details here. Go to Google right now and type in UCSD space and space law library space are they networking gang stalking. That's the most current blog that I've made, which is already hacked by them. They're copying and pasting stuff in it that I would not put in any of my blogs. When I noticed it, I removed it. Then the next time I went back into that blog, I seen that they repasted it, so I left it in there. There's over 80 videos in that blog alone that shows the same exact identical harassment happening around me everywhere, including inside the San Diego Police Department headquarters, all over UCSD campus, and at my hiking areas, and in Yucca Valley, in Arby's, Jack in the Box, everywhere. Now, so this ties SDPD and UCSD to my camping area, and that same exact gang stalking verbal harassment has been caught at all places. The camping area, okay, the campus, and an individual that was connected to the camping area. Now you gotta remember, so go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman, hold on. So go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman exposes gang stalking and hiking area, and Learning Disabled Woman makes hiking area predictions. You'll see me, there's hundreds of them. You'll see me talking about what they were doing to me at that hiking area throughout the entire year of 2013 and late 12. Then then when you look in that same blog, you'll see the same technique being used around me at UCSD. So that connects UCSD to my camping area, and they come to it to give me a ticket. Now, when I go to court on December 1st, 2014, they know I got this evidence. I told them right to their face that I got this evidence. I even told him in that 11/27/2014 video that you'll witness that I was telling him on the 20th that I wear a tape recorder at all times. So they know I got this evidence. They know that UCSD employees, Sunshine Market employees, which is a store inside of the Price Center, engaged in gang stalking towards me. The biomedical library staff, like you would not believe, and they'll lie about it up and down the road and call me crazy about it. Okay, you better believe they will. Remember, I caught a UCSD library security guard admitting a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. Now, the point being is this. The point being is this. Now, remember this screen snapshot I showed you of this tweet a little bit ago of TTTTT predicting arrest? Now, before I could completely move from that area, they came down and arrested me within 22 hours of this tweet. SDPD and UCSD. Remember, in that blog is videos of audio files of the same technique being caught at SDPD headquarters. It also shows the same technique being utilized around me inside at UCSD and at my hiking area. Now, so let's take a look at this. I make this prediction tweet, and then I get arrested 22 hours later, and then they get all my property. So I have no idea what evidence they've erased or stolen or whatever. Okay. Now, I want you to understand something. When they took me to San Diego Police Department headquarters and checked in my property, kept it there in storage, and then took me to a detention center all the way out in Santee or something. Then when we arrived there, and he opened up the door of the van to get me out of the back, one of the San Diego police officers tried to get me to sign a blank form that's dedicated to them logging how much cash you got on you. And when I refused to sign it, he said he was going to give me another ticket for impeding an investigation. I go, you go right the hell on. So why would he want me to sign a piece of paper that's dedicated to a log of how much cash you got on you, when I had already told him that I had over $1,200 in cash and an American Express gift card that hadn't been used yet. That was just bought on November 3rd. Hold on. So now can you see why I'm showing you my money? Now I'm showing you my money because I got to go to court on December 1st. These filthy red-ass animals, they know I got this evidence. So if
This is going to be 15
they know I got
seconds, University of California Police Department.
hold on. They know I got this evidence. They know that I got over 900 audio files of evidence. So if they give, if I request a trial, they know this evidence will be brought to trial, and then anybody would be able to reasonably conclude that this arrest and this ticket was retaliation and possibly to try to screw me over in court. Now they know I got this evidence. They know it. I told UCSD campus police on at least 4 occasions I was going to sue them right to their face. Right to their face. Okay? Now I want you to listen to this. So when I get to court on December 1st and I request a trial, what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna say, look, just sign this plea agreement and you can leave. Okay? And if they don't do that, they might actually have done this ticket in order to literally trap me in jail or a syndicated run group home by claiming that I'm mentally ill, which is a method of gang stalking. Now I want you to listen to my statements here. I'm talking about illegal syndicated probate control. Just trust me on this. Now the point being is this, is that if they know I'm going to request a trial. I've already tweeted about it. I've tweeted about it, I've YouTubed about it, and I've talked about it in videos. Okay? Sorry, that's the same as YouTube, but just hold on a second. Alright, so the point being is this, is that they know that if I request a trial and go to trial, that I'll present all this evidence and that it will be clearly provable that in other words, there's no doubt in my mind, okay, that I'll be able to show reasonably that this arrest was nothing but a staged retaliatory arrest, even possibly to use the courts to fuck me over. Now, they know I'm going to request a trial because cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking, and I've already made YouTube videos and tweets online stating that I'm going to request a trial, and that I also called the San Diego Public Defender's Office. Okay, now they might try and say at this arraignment that, well, you got arrested again because you wouldn't leave that area. Bullshit. That's why I was making videos about me, showing videos of huge, big, gigantic duffel bags full of property, stating I'm moving from here, and that the only reason why I haven't moved yet is because I'm being reviewed right now through Social Security, Social Services, and I'm dealing with the Fed student loan debacle, on top of having to go to the grocery store every other day because I don't have a refrigerator, and doing other things that needed to be done, like checking my mail, and so on and so forth. Now the point being is this, so they can say anything. They can say, we're not going to let you out on bail because you got arrested again before, you wouldn't leave, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we can't trust that you'll reappear for the trial. Now how can they say that if I'm appearing for the arraignment? So what they might do is a number of things. They might say, well, we're going to put you in jail until the trial. And then what they're going to do is they're going to not let me have any custody of my evidence, so when I'm brought to the courthouse for the date of the trial, I won't have no evidence with me, because they'll lock it up and keep it. They won't let me get it. Trust me. I know exactly what I'm talking about. These are the schemes of gang stalking, ladies and gentlemen. Now, they also might attempt to steal my cash, okay, if they detain me, and or if they let me apply for bail and then let me loose until the trial, they'll stage another arrest for illegal lodging. That way, when the trial comes, that way I might even get stuck in jail until the trial comes. Let me just put it to you this way. They're going to fuck me over, one way or another. They're not going to want to give me a trial because they know I'll present this evidence in trial. And once it's presented, it's made a matter of court record. That way, if anything happens to me in the future, I can say, look, I was already talking about being gang stalked all over their campus, along all my routes, and the San Diego police wouldn't make a police report concerning it. It will be a matter of record. They won't want that. So what they're going to do is fuck me over any way and every way they can, including putting me in jail before the court, and then keeping me separate from the property that I would take, which is the evidence that I would take with me to court. Or they might let me post bail, like $100 or $200. They might even try and say your bail's $1,000. I post bail, and then they wait a few days or whatever, a week, a month or whatever, and then they give me another ticket and or arrest me for illegal lodging again, and then throw me in jail. And then that way, when the trial court date comes, the judge can say, look, we got you down as a habitual offender for illegal lodging. Now you're trying to claim that this is all because of gang stalking and stalking you from hiking area to hiking area to hiking area. Abso-friggin-lutely. If they'll gang stalk me from La Jolla to Yucca Valley, 160 miles away, do you honestly think they will not gang stalk me to my hiking areas? Okay. Now that was the verbal harassment happening around me in Yucca Valley. This is it happening in La Jolla. I think I made my point. So I guarantee you right now they're gonna fuck me over. And if they put me in jail, I won't be able to get any follow-up information from my current Social Security disability review that is currently going on. Let's also see if they try to petition the court to get any of my medical or mental health records. And gang stalking. Go to Google and type in lawyers and gang stalking, judges and gang stalking, police and gang stalking, universities and gang stalking, libraries and gang stalking. Okay? Do they use the courts to trap their targets for illegal syndicated probate control so the gang stalking, the human trafficking, the insurance fraud, and for racketeering schemes can happen towards the target now in an isolated group home they're put in as a result of this bullshit? They try to claim the target's mentally ill and or delusional because they're claiming they're being stalked by people they don't know. They also try and claim that the target can't take care of themselves because they're homeless, even though they're the filthy animals that create the homelessness. Go to Google and type in gang stalking creating homelessness of targets. It's a scheme for racketeering purposes, which is the criminal motivation of why the homelessness was created and why all these events are occurring. Okay, to trap you in court for syndicated probate control so they can exploit you. In closing, go to Google and type in California Family Coalition Jan Goldsmith San Diego lawsuit. Jan Goldsmith is the office that's prosecuting me for UCSD for this illegal lodging ticket. Now, I was already all over the internet exposing how racketeering is directly connected to gang stalking. He's being sued right now by the California, he's being implicated in an indictment. In a lawsuit from California Family Coalition pertaining to racketeering in the child custody divorce court realm. Okay, racketeering in the system is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. He's the same exact filthy animal that's prosecuting me. Even though his office is the Civic Center Plaza, if you went there right now, you would see at least 5 to 7 to 12 different sets of homeless people sitting right outside of his building, right outside the front door with all their belongings, which is illegal encroachment. So why aren't they giving any of them assholes tickets? Why? If you're sitting on any public property with a huge amount of property, that can be considered as encroachment. They did it to the Occupy San Diego protesters. Okay? So you got all these homeless people camping out and living right in front of the Hall of Justice, right in front of the San Diego courthouse, and right in front of the San Diego Civic Center Plaza. All three places are involved in the gang stalking's been caught happening around me inside the Hall of Justice, inside the courthouse. You would not believe what I know. You just would not believe what I know. All right, I gotta go. So this is a prediction. Targets of gang stalking are also human trafficking targets. If you take away their money and their IDs, and then they come after your shelters, your tents, how are you gonna live? They want to steer you to places they control. That's why they steal your IDs, your food stamp cards, your bus passes, your cash, okay, your cameras, your evidence. They will steal and do anything. And this includes the day I go into, if I go into the Hall of Justice, if I go into the courthouse before December 1st, and my backpack and or my carry-out is stolen because it's got to go through a property scanner, and then once it goes through it, they set everything on a table while I'm going through the body scanner. They can easily try to distract me while I'm going through the body scanner and then steal the property from the table pertaining to the property that went through the property scanner. and it will be the backpack and duffel bag that got the tape recorders, the evidence, the phones, the cameras. Do you understand? Now, Gang Stalking Oh My God, if you go to that blog I aforementioned, you'll see Gang Stalk Oh My God occurring around me and being caught on audio file inside the Hall of Justice. Okay? So just do the math, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in San Diego, California, and my name is Leslie Williams. I'm making this video prediction right now that they're going to pull this shit. And we're going to see if I fucking lose Social Security as a result of them detaining me. Okay, for anything. It doesn't matter if it's a new ticket, a new arrest, or this December 1st court appearance, or any ticket or arrest after it. Especially while I'm waiting to go to trial. Thank you.